Hello, everybody. You've been seeing a lot of me today. Last time for today. If you are just coming here, you need to have your activity book. You need this. You need this. Okay? You need this. We're going to do a page together. It's hard to do on your own, so we're going to do it together. And then we're reviewing for a quiz that you have tomorrow. So get your activity book ready to go. And a pencil. And some fun. Who's ready to have some fun around here? Raise your hand if you like fun. I know you're all raising your hand, aren't you? I'm not drinking coffee. You guys are all like, you're drinking coffee. I'm not. I'm not drinking coffee. I'll drink coffee after we're done. Because 4 sessions wears me out. I would rather be teaching you face to face and see your beautiful faces than teach you myself, because all I have to do is look at myself all day. That's all I see is me. And I know that I see you guys have me on tablets and TVs and whatever. And this is really stretching my ability to teach because I have never done anything like this. But the Lord stretches you in different ways. So answering a text. I'm on my phone during class. Don't tell anybody. It's about school. Okay, if you're just coming in, make sure that you have this book. This book. You need this book and a pencil. We're going to do a piece in there together. And then we are going to review. I didn't say yet. Chill out, twins. Which twin is being so hyper? Who is it? It's always Jasmine. Jasmine, just relax a little bit, okay? Somebody is texting me while I'm teaching, and it's someone that you guys know. All right, Jessica, why are you being so crazy? Just chill out, girl. In the words of my daughter, chill. Just chill. Jazz, it's both of you? Now you're both crazy? Okay. We're going to start with activity sheet. You need to be on activity sheet 22. It is page 43 in your book, your activity book, not your regular book, activity book. Activity sheet 22, where you see a picture of a bin on page 43. Belle, you don't need to tell people what to do. You worry about ballerina. Belle, I want next time you go to class, I want you to wear your bell outfit, okay? Wear your bell outfit. Okay, we're going to activity sheet 22. Looks like this. It has a bumblebee at the top and it says activity sheet 22, like that. 22. Okay. So we're going to answer some questions on there that you might. Some of these questions are a little bit harder. That's why we're doing it together. So if you can't answer, I will help you figure it out. Okay, so out. You could just say you're not going to give it to Miss Palmer, so you can just keep it in your book. Activity sheet 22. And we are on page 43. Activity sheet 22. Okay. That's where we should be. Page 43. Okay. So look at the first picture at the top of the page. There's a bee sitting on a flower. And look at it carefully. And it says, how many flowers are in the picture? How many flowers are in the picture? Kansky, I don't know why you don't have that book. Because you should have taken it home. The answer is not one. The answer is you are right, Gabby, when you say thousands, but the word is many. Many. There are many flowers in that picture because remember that inside of every flower, there are many flowers that can be, that from the seed, the flowers grow. So there are many flowers in that picture. So many. There are many flowers in that picture, not just one. When you look at a flower, there are many, many. All right, number 2. The plant is probably a member of what family? This is probably a question that might be hard to answer, but it looks like a daisy. Does anybody remember when we were reading in our book, what family was the daisy in? Starts with the letter C. It's made like of disc flowers. Do you remember what kind of flower was made of discs? What type of family that was? Not citrus. No. It's called it's a member of the composite family. So that is COM. I'll type it out. COM COMPOSITE. So remember daisies, when they are made of disc flowers, which is what you see in the picture right there, they're part of the composite family, which is what you write in your book. All right, now number 3. How is the leaf cutting bee helping the plant? What is the bee doing for the plant? Why does a bee land on a plant? What is it doing? Very good, Clay. Pollinating. That bee is pollinating the plant. It's pollinating. That bee is pollinating the plant. Very good. Pollination. Pollinating. The bee is pollinating. Very good. How is, the last question on there, number 4, how is the plant helping the bee? How is the plant helping the bee? The bee is pollinating. What's the plant doing? Why does a bee land on a plant? What does it want from it? Okay, yeah, gives it pollen. It's eating, right? It's providing food. That plant is the food that the bee needs. So it's eating, right? The plant is providing food. Okay, it's eating. So the plant is giving the bee food and the bee is pollinating. Okay, it's not getting honey yet. When the bee goes back to the hive, that's where the honey will be made. But the plant is providing food for the bee so that it can go back to make the honey. All right. All right. Now look at part B. Look at all those 4 pictures down below on your paper. Which of those seeds do you think, A, B, C, or D, is most likely to be spread by wind? A, B, C, or D? Which one do you think the wind could move the easiest? Very good, Gabby. C. Now, C can move because wind can't move like the other ones because they're heavy. They're not going to go. But C was made to be blown by the wind so that it can go. Number 2, which seed would be most likely to hitch a ride on an animal's fur? A, B, C, or D? Which one do you think would grab a ride? Very good. Letter B. Because it has that, it has like a grip. It can grab onto the fur and then it's going to walk around and then drop off somewhere. The dog or cat will go like that. And then the animal will drop it and then it can plant. So it is letter B. All right, let's look at the back side. Yeah, prickles. That's where I was looking for. Gianna, you're always finishing my sentences. That's why I love you, girl. All right, hearts. All right, now look at your pictures right there, A and B. Which flower is an aster? A or B? Which one's the aster? A or B? It is letter A. Yes, A. How can you tell? How could you tell? You can tell. This is how you can tell. Because it has several blooms on one stalk. So write that down in case you need to know it for your test on Thursday. Because it has several blooms on one stalk. If you look at the two pictures, A has several blooms coming off one stalk. See, all of these blooms are coming from one. This one, all of these are coming from their own stalks. And when we first learned about the aster, that's one of the things that we talked about was that it comes from one stalk. What is the other flower? What's letter B? Does anybody know what letter B is? Very good, Cherith. Air high five. Daisy. It is a daisy. Those are daisies. You look close at them. And then we'll be done for today. All right. So I'm going to tell you if you want to write this down somewhere, you can write this down on the page at the bottom we were just reviewing. Piece of paper. I'm going to tell you exactly the flowers that are on your quiz tomorrow that you need to be able to recognize. They might be in your workbook, this book, or in your book, your other science book. So these are the flowers you must be able to recognize on your quiz. So write down these names, okay? You need to know the black-eyed Susan. You can always go back and watch this part of the video. Black-eyed Susan. You need to be able to identify the picture of the black-eyed Susan. You need to be able to identify the hyacinth. The hyacinth. And that's HYACINTH. You need to know the dahlia. Dahlia, DAHLIA. You need to know the azalea. Azalea. Yes. You need to know iris. And the last one I don't need to spell because it's pretty easy. Queen Anne's lace. Queen Anne's lace. There's no back to the quiz. And the first one was easy to spell. It was the black-eyed Susan. So you gave them a black eye, Susan, and Queen Anne's lace. All right, let me ask you a few questions and then we'll be done. Okay, so a few questions on there that will be, you need to know if mushrooms are a type of fungus, which, is that true or false? Mushrooms are a type of fungus? Mushrooms are a type of fungus. Is that true or false? It is true. Yes, mushrooms are a type of fungus. Very good. All right. True or false? Penicillin is a life-saving antibiotic produced from green mold. Is that true or false? Penicillin is a life-saving antibiotic produced from green mold. True again. Yes, penicillin is an antibiotic produced from green mold. All right, true or false? The rhubarb plant produces a poison called nicotine. The rhubarb plant produces a poison called nicotine. Do you think the rhubarb plant produces a poison called nicotine? Oh, false. No, it is tobacco. It is tobacco. Yeah, tobacco does, not rhubarb. Rhubarb is a plant you can cook with. If you have an emergency, you should dial 900. If you have an emergency, you should dial 900. What number do you dial if you have an emergency? Very good, Gabby. 911. 911. All right, couple more. An apple can be poisonous if you eat a large amount of its stems. Are the stems the poisonous part? False. It is false. What can't you eat? What's the seeds? The seeds. The seeds of the apple are the poisonous part, not the stem. I don't know why you'd ever want to eat seeds or stems, but seeds. The seeds are the poisonous part. You can have all the stems you want, but the seeds are the poisonous. The best way to recognize poison ivy or poison oak is to look for leaflets in groups of 2. Leaves of 2. Poison ivy. Groups of 2. Is that true or false? Groups of 2. That's false. They should be groups of 3. Yes, groups of 3. Leaves of 3, let it be, right? Leaves of 3, let it be. If you're not sure, remember, leave it alone. And a mushroom cannot produce its own food. True or false? Mushroom cannot produce its own food. True or false? That is true. Photosynthesis and make its own food, but a plant, mushroom cannot. All right. I see some people were asking for the plants again. I will say them one more time. So you need to know the black-eyed Susan. I think I typed this one, so I'm just going to type it again. Hi, a hyacinth. Maybe this is the one you didn't get. And the last one was the Queen Anne's Lace. Those are the 4 I typed. And the other ones are easy. Black Eyed Susan, Queen Anne's Lace. Okay, so that's it for today. Study for your quiz. Make sure you're getting your pages done from in here. Kansky, since you don't have this book, you need to, you're not going to get points for those pages, and these are worth points. Okay, so you need to somehow get the pages from somebody that can write out the pages, and I'll send your parents a schedule tonight. So have a good rest of your day. Bye.